Oh, anyway, what's going on? Robert Teegarden back again with another video. I've got my man Reese just off camera. Say hello, Reese.
Hello, world.
Today we're doing a commercial for Gran Coramino Tequila Cristalino. Get Mino with Lino. Apparently, it's going to catch on. We've got our work cut out for us today. This bottle is pretty tricky. As you can tell, it's got a bunch of different angles. It's completely clear glass, highly reflective. So we're gonna have to be diffusing and really softening this light everywhere we go. But we've got our light set up using NAND lights. We've also got a LED Go panel that's really coming in clutch because it's super soft and super diffused. We've got a bunch of 5x1s. Here we go.
So like I mentioned, a lot of what we did in the initial setup of these shots was try to figure out a way of diffusing the light so that it's not casting harsh shadows and or harsh lighting on our clear angular bottle. This became really difficult to figure out, but inevitably what we ended up doing is bouncing light through 5x1 diffusion onto the backdrop and back onto the bottle itself. At first, what we were trying to do was just diffuse the light and cast it directly on the bottle. And this ended up giving us kind of weird glints and kind of harsh lighting that was present on the bottle. Being that the bottle is clear and super reflective, that's not the look that we were looking for a very high-end product. Sometimes that might be something that you're looking for, especially if you have different colored elements that are spherical. You might want to give a little bit of shape to it by adding some angularity or some glints on there where the lighting's concerned, but not this one. Another technique we used is called light painting, which basically we kill all of the lights and try to figure out exactly the precise area of the bottle that we want to highlight and use light moving in different directions to kind of accentuate the angles or different characteristics of the product. For this one, it's really crucial that you have a completely dark background, and I tend to work from having the light completely smothered in something, whether it's my chest, a towel, something like that, and whip the light back and forth on the area in the location that I want that light to hit. Inevitably, we didn't use these shots for this particular product, but I love light painting. I do it all of the time, and it definitely depends on how I want to use it, the types of lights that I will use. But knowing that I have some type of tube light and some sort of smaller kind of puck light in my hand, like the Lume Cube or the Bowling P1, which I've done videos on, you can check them out here, is really, really helpful in getting that precise type of light exactly where I want it and having it to be diffused in the temperature that I want it as well.
Fucking see me.
The saga continues in the plight of the highly reflective bottle and surface. The next thing that was going on is that you could actually see us in the reflection of the bottle. So basically what we do is carve a hole outside of a piece of negative foam core or black foam core and put that around the lens and try to tuck yourself in to the back of that negative fill, at least to the point where there's no more reflections on the bottle.
Here's a better picture of this piece of neg. We cut out a hole in there just so you could stick your lens through it so there's no reflection, and you can also speak through the hole. The Neggy Glory Hole.
You wanted to see what product videography looked like. I didn't force you to come here. You wanted to see, and this is what it looks like.
Quite a bit of shots done. We did some spinning shots, we did some light painting shots, we did some spinnings with some tilts, we did a pour shot, which surprisingly we nailed on the first take. We did a second take as a safety, but we nailed on the first take. The next thing we're going to do is do a pour shot into this glass. I got this cool little ice maker tray thing that gives us these big blocks of ice. We'll have to change setup significantly after this point, so we'll probably do this pour shot and do our hero shot, kind of switch things up after that point. So stay tuned. Is that it?
At the end of the day, we were really happy with how this shoot came came out. It pushed us and challenged us in a bunch of really interesting ways, but the final product, which I'm going to show you in just a second, was excellent. And if you like this video, I have a ton of other videos that you should check out at the end that show you exactly what product videography looks like and how you too can steal some of my techniques for shooting in your own garage and making stuff work for you. I'll see you guys over there.